Hello. I just set myself up just now. Just want to make sure if you hear me.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear
Oh,
you now.
you can hear me? All
Yep,
right.
I can hear you.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
So, how you been doing, Dante?
I've been doing okay. I've been doing much better than the last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, been busy auditioning and recording for stuff I've been cast for.
Oh, that's great, man. It's good that you're still continue to doing what you do, what you love, and I'm here to support you with that.
Thanks
So,
so much.
hmm so let me ask you some few questions because obviously it has to do the 30-minute mark because I haven't bought like the hour Zoom thing, at least until I can find a job. So I don't want to be spending any money or wasting it. But
Understandable.
yeah. So tell me all about your start with voice acting. When did you start out and what inspired you?
I started voice acting. Well, I started out as a hobby back in 2017 around there,
Hmm.
and I started doing videos where I just do random voices. Specifically, I had a series of videos called Pokemon Talked, but then I got a little inspiration after thinking maybe I should do voiceover. After I saw this video from Brizzy Voices back in 2019,
Hmm.
and then eventually 2021, I decided to take on voice acting professionally.
Oh, great.
And since my first year, I got my first IMDb credit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was for uh an audio drama or a podcast. It was called the Lefresian Chronicles, and it was for its I think second season. It was called Song of Shadows.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it released a year later.
Oh,
But
great.
also, that same year, I also booked my first my first two animated uh, indie animation credits.
Hmm. Well, hey, it sounds like you've been pretty busy lately. And
A whole lot lately.
yeah. So what else do you do besides voice acting?
Aside from voice acting, I'm also an artist,
Mhm.
and that's actually where I started before voice acting. Although I wasn't a professional artist back then, so I kind of started from scratch. I was kind of self-taught, but eventually I've taken some notes in more recent times, and I've been kind of taking that professionally as well. Even though not much doors have opened, but I hope they eventually open sometime. Yeah, I've taken some courses by two workshops by Dave Alvarez just to hone my skill a bit more,
Hmm.
and been drawing a bit more often lately. So yeah.
Well, that's good. And
Aside from that, also, sorry.
oh,
Aside from that, I also do a bit of content on YouTube where I do like song covers and like comic dubs. Yeah, that's I also do that as well.
well, I'm gonna take a look at that after we're done here. But what were your favorite shows growing up? Like, what shows that inspired you to do voice acting?
Well, I got into voice acting like kind of more in my 20s. So I kind of looked back at the shows I've seen like when I was younger, including Dragon Ball and the Pokemon anime, and also I've also taken a bit of inspiration from some of the shows back in the 80s and 90s that Nelvana worked on, just to work on like different voices I've heard from back then. And also, I kind of rediscovered the Disney Afternoon when I was kind of like still a kid. Well, actually, I was kind of more in my teens back then.
Hmm.
But around the early 2010s, I've discovered shows like Darkwing Duck and Goof Troop and Tailspin and that, and watching some episodes that were just on YouTube before they got deleted. So I kind of took some inspiration from those as well.
Hey, that's pretty cool. And there was another one that I was gonna ask. Dang it, I had it and it's gone. It was right there and it just disappeared. But
Oh, it's all good. It'll hopefully get back to you sometime.
what? Oh, I think I finally got it. What is your dream role?
My dream role, um, I got multiple dream roles. Well, providing a voice on Fire Emblem
Hmm.
is one of them. And providing a voice on, well, some of it kind of gets character specific, but like I've shared on social media a few times, but like I remember seeing this show called Brave Star, and like there's this character that's like his steed that is like totally badass, and if Brave Star ever comes back, I would be thrilled to do his voice, or if there's any adaptation of that, I would love to do 3030's voice.
You said it's called Brave Star?
Yeah, Brave Star. It was a cartoon back in the 80s.
Hmm.
Also, this is like a big stretch, but like providing a voice for Disney.
Yep, yep, that's also my dream. I did that whole audition thing that they advertise. So here's to hoping, man. Here's to
Yeah,
hope.
I sent mine too, although I'm not sure if they'll. I'm not sure if they got through it though, because like I live outside the U.S., but like at some point where like I was thinking like if I did use move to the U.S., I'm not against it, but I would, well, if I had the chance to move to the US, I would probably like um just to be safe, I would be sure to like have a budget,
Hmm.
and like for how much success I've got in voiceover, and also there was a third thing, but it's not coming to mind.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, a relationship maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was
If
something like
there's
that.
if there's any voice actors you would like to work with in near future, who would it be?
Ooh, there's a lot I want to list here. And yeah, probably like several of the voice actors that inspired me. Um including like including voice actors like Jim Cummings or Yuri Lowenthal or Neil Kaplan, as well as actors like David Rico Jr. as well. Those are actors that inspired me.
Now, another one I wanted to ask is, how would you push for more remote voice acting for people who can't afford to go to like travel to places or live in places like New York or Texas or California?
I would say just keep submitting like auditions, and build up your resume,
Hmm.
and like sometimes you don't even need to be in California to like provide voices for certain things, but I think remote work is kind of like opening up a bit more, but some of it's kind of very few of it is kind of like um, is still like revolved around the U.S. But for the remote workers, I would just say never give up. Just keep going. You never know where you're gonna go
Yeah, because
with
there's a
because your voice is the one that travels.
exactly. Because like there's a lot of people who mainly people with disabilities who can't really afford to travel or go to these places. So the thought of remote voice acting has been pushed since COVID, and I feel like that's something that needs to stick. And I hope that places like studios like Crunchyroll are able to push for that idea because I don't know if they're against it or not.
I've heard there's some anime dubbing studios that have had connections with Crunchyroll that were able to go with remote work. I forget this. There's like a recent anime that just came out, and there's several actors that live in the UK that recorded their lines, and a few of them I think were also from Canada as well, like
Hmm.
I am.
Well,
And I think it might have been a an anime dub that was not just Crunchyroll, but I think it was produced by Sound Cadence Studios.
oh yeah, Sound Cadence, they also do.
Yeah, they I've heard they still do remote work as well.
Well, that's good. And like I said, just keep, like you said, keep pushing for remote, and just have your voice out there.
Yeah, keep pushing because you never know where you'll go.
Hmm. Now for ADR training, who would you recommend for anybody who wants to learn that?
Well, there's like a lot of people and studios I would definitely recommend. Um, although I might have a hard time pronouncing their names, but uh there's um there's ADR practice with Very Berry Studios. There's studio Topaz that has some of that as well.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember because like there's like a lot of them that I see that pop up every time on Twitter and Instagram and as well as yeah, Blue Sky as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I also
there's like a lot of different ones that pop up.
hmm
But the first two I mentioned, Very Very Studios and Studio Topaz, are the ones I mostly remember.
hmm Yeah, I asked because like I've also been trying to get into ADR training because it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. But the problem is like there are a lot, so I'm trying to find something reasonable and just wanted to ask for people out there too because there are some who can't really afford a lot of the ADR training and classes. What would you say to the people who can't afford classes and such?
Well, I would you don't have to like attend every workshop when it
Mhm.
comes to like voiceover because like I've been through that mistake where I just went broke last year. And as long as you get like some training from a workshop, that'll get you that'll give you some more skills
Mhm.
on to show off for your next audition.
Yeah. Hmm. And now this one is more of a fun question. Who is your cartoon crush?
I shared it on social media many times, but my biggest cartoon crush is Pete from the Mickey Mouse
You know
cartoons.
what? That's fair. I like big guys. That's fair. That's fair.
And my second crush is and my secondary crush is Foghorn Leghorn from the Looney Tunes
Hmm.
shorts and cartoons and stuff.
Yeah, did you see that trailer?
Oh
While
yes, I mean I saw him in that trailer, and it's like, oh, he's is he playing like the big villain in that? Oh, that's new and kind of hot too.
yeah, very hot, very hot.
Yeah, so like I mean, I've been going through kind of a rebrand on my Twitter and Blue Sky, but
Yeah.
I still will occasionally talk about Pete and Foghorn. But I decided that I'm thinking of making like a separate account that's entirely focused on like my Yume shipping, or you know, my talking about like Pete so much.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, hey, we all got our crushes. I have plenty of them. So no shame in that, man.
Yeah, it's kind of mainly because I wanted to show my face a bit more on my on social media, so
Makes sense.
just so I just become more approachable
Nah. Now my
to
next,
like directors, voice actors, etc.
yeah. Honestly, I've been thinking of doing the same thing because I can't just not show my face all the time, you know? Sometimes I get a little camera shy, but basically I'm just camera shy.
I'm a little camera shy as well, but I'm not afraid to invest in a headshot, which I hope to sometime like later this year, since it's now my fifth year voice acting professionally.
Now, my next question is, what were the video games, your favorite video games that you grew up with, and ones that you wish you want to voice act in the future?
Favorite video games, I would say the Pokemon games are like my favorite even to this day. My most favorite Pokemon game of all, I think, would have to be Black 2 and White 2. Like, I mean, the music is amazing. Like, it has a whole collection of Pokemon you could just obtain in that. Even if you have to transfer from like a different like game, like there's just so much you could just do with it. But doing a voice in it in like one of my favorite games, um, oh wait, there's like several other favorites I could just go through, like Crash Bandicoot or some of the Dragon Ball games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Smash Brothers Ultimate, specifically that.
Well, that's a good one.
I have like several other ones, but I can't remember which ones they were. But to do a voice in one of them, if hopefully like the franchise gets itself together, potentially Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, that's a good one. I would love to work on Crash Bandicoot. I would love to work on a Sonic game because Sonic was something I grew up with a lot of the time. That or Jet Set Radio.
Oh yeah, doing a voice in Sonic would be a huge win.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of, what is your opinion on the Mario movies?
I think the Mario movies are okay, and a lot of people are saying like the first film is better than the Super Mario Galaxy film, but I think it's the other way around.
I'm mixed on it. I don't know. I just feel like these movies would improve on the story more because you can't just rely on spectacle and music all the time. That's what happened with the Transformers movies, and
Yeah,
they ended up.
yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy film. I felt like I still enjoyed it like a whole lot, but the story felt a bit rushed,
It
I
did.
guess, and there was like quite a lot going on. I'm like, is this the movie Epic? If anyone remembers that film, not Epic the musical, Epic the film back in 2011 by I think it was Blue Sky Studios
Yeah,
that did
Blue
that.
Sky.
I don't
I'd
remember.
never even watched that movie, so was it?
Because I remember that film having so much characters and the story was kind of all over the place.
Yeah, that's what happens when you add too much characters. You got to focus on only a small cast because that way it'll be more even. But would, would you like to work on a Mario game?
It'd be a huge opportunity, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. I would just go for it.
Hey, that's good, man. Because like Mario, I mean, I do think there are some people who used to work in like fan work who eventually ended up being in Mario games. I think
I
they
think so, yeah.
yeah, I think
Um, because I know this. Well, actually, this happened with Sonic because I know that Alejandro Saab he was in a Belena Productions video like years
Mhm.
ago. Back in 2023 around there, I think. But then I recently he got to voice G Merle in the Chaotic Detective audio drama that podcast that recently released.
Oh right, that's true. He played Infinite, right?
Yeah, he oh yeah, I played Infinite as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was like I think he mentioned that he recorded like 2 years ago at least.
Hmm.
But yeah, it yeah, because but it released recently, yeah. That's the thing with like recording certain things. Even like indie content, I mean it can like whenever you record something it might take like a year or two, maybe
Hmm.
even 3 to release.
Yeah, that's the thing with voice acting. Sometimes it can take a while. Sometimes like it depends on the script. It depends on like the production that things are gonna take a while for it to get done.
Yeah.
Now, my next question is, what is your, it's more of like a thing that I've been seeing a lot recently, mainly with newcomer voice actors, mainly who started out in fan work. What do you say to them if they ask, can I put this fan work that I worked on into my resume?
Oh, I would definitely not put that on the resume. Um maybe if you're like making like vocal samples,
Yeah.
maybe it could just maybe it's passable, but on a resume, definitely do not put it on a resume as far as I know, because you never know what could happen. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if it's like a, I mean, especially if it's like a like a dub of an anime or something, because I think that's probably one of the most strict things out there.
Because I think you'll get blacklisted if you decide to put that on your resume, and
Yeah.
it's going to be an early death for someone's voice acting career. My next question is: are there any movies coming out later this year that excite you, or that are already out right now?
Um, for those seeing this, I'm sorry I did not see Hoppers yet, and I gotta see that film.
It's good. I think it's a really good Pixar movie.
Yeah, I heard people enjoyed it a lot. But if any other film that's coming out later this year, I am looking forward to would have to be Coyote versus Acme. I can't believe that film's actually releasing.
Jesus, that movie took too long, man. It took too long for that. But after the day Earth blew up, I felt like they were confident. I mean,
Yeah, I was like a little like worried during like 2022 and 2023 because like 2023 is when the actor strike happened and it's like Warner Bros was trying to pull some sneaky move on us and try to just remove that movie entirely. But
yeah, and
then
they did that
Ketchup
with
Entertainment
Batgirl.
saved our lives.
Hmm.
But you know, the Coyote vs. Acme thing where it's just like, you know, where it's just constantly just going back and forth. Like even just hearing about it on the internet was just unsettling because like there was like an internet argument I just got into because of that.
Hmm.
Thankfully we have each other blocked, but and thankfully I'm not working with that guy ever again. But that was like on my worst year 2 years ago, and it had to do with Predator versus Acme, I think.
Is this person like a film critic or something like that?
No, not a film critic. A content creator that's on that does fan dubs, and I think he was like the main reason why I avoided fan dubs entirely.
I don't do fandoms anymore. I'm gonna be completely straight with you. I don't do those. I think I stopped. I don't think I do fan works at all, period.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially want to if you want to make something more professional. I've pretty much been avoiding it,
Yeah.
mostly because of like some bad experiences I've had that took a toll on my mental health just from getting like because whether like the director might be like a terrible person or well most of the time it ends up that way or like that person might end up like being like a toxic person towards me, and that's kind of what happened in the last few years of fan dubbing on my side.
Yeah. But hey, like they're a loss, you know. Like it's good that you cut those people out of your lives, and if they continue to still be toxic, that's on them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, fortunately, I don't have to deal with those guys anymore.
That's the good part. That's a good thing. Now, my next question is,
Yeah.
do you think the AI bubble is gonna burst?
I hope so. It looks like it is, but it looks like it's going strong on some other like platforms.
I just need this to be gone.
Like DeviantArt, it's just an AI farm there. And even TikTok, it's just doing the same. It's doing something similar, but I'm not afraid to post content there compared to like DeviantArt. But um, like TikTok, it's like, geez, man, settle down, TikTok. And oh man, I don't know which one's like the most safe out of AI. I would say YouTube, but the thing is, they might misinform things a bit. Like they might call out things as if they're AI the when the system that calls out the AI is AI itself.
Yeah. The I've been seeing a lot of AI on Twitter, and that's kind of the reason why I've been struggling to leave that site. The only reason I can is because a lot of my mutant friends are on there, and because, well, it's one of the few places where I need to post a lot of my voice acting stuff on. So, devil's advocate.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that left Twitter
Yeah.
because of some toxic political stuff. But I stay on there simply because there's going to be casting calls
Yeah, that too.
that I may not see on any other site. And also, I recently got like 5,000 followers on there, so I'm
Hey,
not going to sacrifice
congrats.
that no more.
Congrats, man. Now,
Thanks.
you're no problem. Now, I think this is my last question because I don't really have much to say because I think that we pretty much said all we can. But my last question is basically to is what would you say to to anyone who's a newcomer to voice acting or anybody who wants to become a voice actor but are too afraid to make their move?
I would say um, if this is something you really wish to do, I would like I would just do your best out there and well, I would say give it a try and you might get somewhere with it and eventually you'll become more comfortable with it. I would have like a lot more say, but like sometimes I have a hard time uh like actually speaking it. But I have like a much easier time writing it. But like
Cool.
just don't be afraid to do it at least. Do something at least. If you like if you want to like really pursue it, like this is your moment.
Well, you heard it from here, guys. Anyways, thank you again, Dante, for being on here. And
Thank you so
I
much, Jalen.
anytime. And I apologize for having to keep delaying and delaying these interviews when I kept asking you. The only reason I have is because I kept doing it was because, well, I was working at the time and I couldn't find a schedule and whatnot. And every time I tried to, they were on my days off, and I just felt tired from working the next day because my schedule was I always work 4 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh, sorry you had to go through that.
That's
Also,
fine.
I'm glad you finally got to chat with me.
Hey, anytime. You are a legitimately cool dude, and I congratulate you on your 5K subscribers on followers on Twitter, and I congratulate you when you keep making moves and getting those voice roles. And
Thanks. It's been kind of slow lately, but well, I mean, it's been kind of slow since like the last couple of weeks, but it's getting back up.
that's good, man. Just keep on doing what you love to do. And if you feel like if you I don't know, if you feel down or anything, just know that there are people out there who are supporting you, are rooting for you, and if you ever need to talk, I am always on Discord and Twitter.
Thanks so much, Jalen.
Anytime. You have a great one, man.
You too, Jalen.
See ya, man.
All right, see ya.
Bye bye.